Okay, we're here once again with Tommy, who's going to explain to us another one of his summer projects that he did this year during his summer break. And so, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're going to be doing here, Tommy, and then we'll take it from there.
Well, what I did is I built a robot that it was designed so that when you turned it on, it would go forward. Unless it hit something, it would back up, turn around, and turn the other way, and keep on going. And then, so what I did is I used this programmable chip right here that is called the basic stamp, or homework board.
Okay.
And then I hooked up some wires on it, so that I installed a program on it through this serial port right here. And I used some relays here so that the motors, they're always either going forwards or backwards. They never stop, unless you, of course, unplug the battery pack. And then these are the sensors right here. They measure if it gets touched, like if there's a wall in the way. And then
So could you tell us a little bit about, so now this looks pretty pretty daunting for a 12-year-old project to take on. Where did you learn about this this basic stamp?
Well, I learned about it at the Balkan. I went to the summer camp there, and then they just taught us how to program it and the basics of programming and stuff, and what it does.
Did you do the programming, or how much help did you get with this, I guess?
I got a lot of help. I had a partner that also was working with me. So, and then we both each tried to figure out, just messed around with the programs, trying to figure things out. Okay. And then at the Balkan, we have final projects that we do. And then this was my final project out there, so I built this there. And I decided to build a robot, and I figured I'd need the basic stamp because it would be too complicated otherwise.
Now I see, it looks like, are those transistors on that board? That,
Yeah, they're power transistors, and then they're like these little electronic gates for switching electricity.
What's the purpose of them on this project?
What these guys do is they transform, because the electricity that comes out of these pins right here, these little tiny squares, is not enough to actually switch these relays completely right here. So I need a 9-volt battery to the transistors get triggered from here, and then they switch the electricity from here through the tip the tip 120, which is the pin number for this. And then it goes to the relay, and it switches it.
Great. Okay, that's a really good explanation. Why don't you turn this on and do a little demonstration for us?
All right.
Can you see it?
Why don't we get a little bit better lighting in here?
I can see it.
2, 1, go. And then when it hits something, and then so it backs up, turns around, and goes forward again. So and the program is designed so that when this one is pressed, it'll back up, turn this way, and go forward. And when this one is, it'll back up, turn this way, and then go forward.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, just to be clarified, did you write this program by yourself, or how did that work? Did you?
No, Dad, you helped me.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. So you didn't do all of it,
yeah.
but you did the building. I didn't help with anything except I think debugging the one. What was it that I helped with that there was a problem with? Can you explain that? Do you remember?
It was
There was a resistor that needed.
oh yeah.
Do you remember the details on that?
I needed a few resistors on here because otherwise it wouldn't count the. It didn't know the sensors weren't really sending the right amount of information to the ports on here.
Yeah, I think it had to do with the sourcing and syncing of current on the basic stamp. Well, that's a great explanation, Tommy. Well, thanks again for sharing yet another creation of yours, and we'll be back again next time with another one, I'm sure. All right.